Alright, guys, well, I should say, welcome back to the channel. But back here on the small Midwest beef farm here in Alma, Missouri. And right now we're seeding wheat into this field here by the house. Then we got 2 fields of hay that are ready to cut, one which we're gonna do a few more bales of silage because really looking at it now, I don't think we're gonna have enough. And one that's gonna be another wheat field, so but we're almost done here with this field. Got started on an early morning. We did pick up this 1590 John Deere seed drill. So we do own this since we're going to be putting wheat in pretty much every year. I just didn't want to have to worry about the hassle of renting one every year. And maybe later on down the road we might buy a combine and just run that to harvest it so we can make a little bit of extra money on the farm. We have bought a few things, one thing actually, which is, give me a sec. I need something to have a little bit of fun on, so we bought a dirt bike. Don't ask me what type of dirt bike this is, I have no idea. I've personally never owned a dirt bike, so yeah. But we're back in the good old 6M here, and the seed drill does not like turning sharp, so let me get situated here. Really, I probably should have cultivated this up, which I will do with the next field, but I just kind of wanted to see how good this seed drill was going to work for our farm, which I think it's going to work phenomenal. We just don't need nothing too big here on the farm, especially when we're only going to do like maybe 2, sometimes maybe 3 fields of wheat, because pretty much most of the ground has to be for hay. I'm fine with buying straw bales because they're not as expensive as like hay or silage. I don't want to buy the silage. That's the main thing. Silage is way too expensive for our farm, which is pretty much the main reason why we make our own. Should be good there. Okay. But hope a lot of you are enjoying this series. We are getting close to almost hitting 200 subscribers, which were, I think, like 34 away last time I checked. So, I mean, I never expected to make it this far in pretty much a year, so I'm happy. But thank you for all of those who have actually supported and been here from the beginning, so it means a lot. Alright. But we're gonna be back into the Heston here pretty soon, so we're gonna, we have a decent few fields of hay to cut, so one being a pretty small field, and then the other being a fairly big field, which is field 38. But we should get a. How I plan on doing that field is the outer rows, so the headlands and all that. We're gonna do grass on those, so we're gonna take the conditioner out of the mower. And then the rest will be actual hay. Goodness, Scott. Okay, I feel a lot better now. But, I mean, we're done with this field other than these few spots that I missed, but let me get those real quick. And for right now, just unhook the cedar right there. And we're gonna have to, for right now, we'll leave the loader off the tractor for baling. But we gotta get fuel bought because we have none. And this tractor really needs it badly. I really don't want to be running this tractor out of fuel because it is hard on the equipment when you run it out of fuel, so. Where's the fuel trigger on this thing? Okay, right there. Okay. So, now we're gonna we still don't know what we're gonna do with the Magnum here. I am thinking about selling it, but wanna kind of get our money situation fixed first. So yeah. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna take the conditioner out down here at the field, and whenever we do need it, we're gonna, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna get to doing all this, and I will see you all once we're, we'll kind of give you a rundown of what the plan is here, so. Right here, this field is going to be the other field of wheat that we're going to have. And we're not going to do all of it. We're going to leave a decent bit of driving room so we can still get back there. But this is going to be hay. And then we'll do the headlands of the big field back there and grass, so we'll go and hit that field first, and then go and, yeah. So, okay, I'm trying to think here. Make it where I have to back it. No, you do not. Okay, there. Now it should be grass. Yep. Okay. I'll see you all once we... Alright, we're done with the headlands on this field. We're just going to back up and hook up to the conditioner, and then how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do 2 headlands for the hay. And then I just got to be careful so we don't, yeah. but I did like cut closer to the tree line where it's not like the actual hay, because to me that's a lot of wasted space. So we're just gonna take it slow here because I really don't want to ruin the silage part of this. So what I'm going to lift that up will be some spots that were not grabbed, but it's fine. Because I feel like we don't have enough silage and stuff, so I'm going to keep cutting the hay at least. We're only doing 2 laps around for hay, just giving me a decent like barrier so I don't. So one, I'm not worrying about running into all of my nice cut silage parts of the field. So, but I definitely do think we're throw fertilizer and lime this fall once we get all of our hay crop off. Definitely want to lime it all. I can tell it needs lime just by the cut, because that's not very thick to me. Also, I can look at the yield monitor. Oh, maybe not. It's saying otherwise, but to me, I really don't think so. I don't think it's that slick. Definitely fertilizer though. Okay, maybe we are doing good. Actually, I say something, then I look and there's yellow on the other side of the field, but I mean, it's not a bad hay crop. I think we're gonna hopefully get maybe 50 bales off of this all. I will have to do a little bit of math, which sadly will probably be shown in the video. I suck at math. It depends on what it is. Ooh, do not ruin the hay crop. Or not hay crop, grass crop over there. Okay. Turn this around. Slow and steady wins the race here. And I'm also trying to cut this pretty decently where it doesn't look like a total dumpster fire. Okay. Shouldn't really have to worry too much here now. Okay. Then this swather's gonna need a bath. And big time too. Okay, so if I am thinking right, in November we should have one more cut of hay on another field, so then the swather will be done for the year. Unless there's any like mowing contracts and all that. But yeah, I don't think there is any right now. And plus, right now, yes, we do still have $7.3 million. But yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. That will be fixed hopefully next episode. But my goodness, I do love this Heston. Still am curious if you can hook that conditioner up to like the New Holland pull behind. Is it 313 disc mine, if I remember right? Okay, swing around. But I'm gonna finish this field up here, guys, so I'll see you all once we're in the next field. So we are almost done cutting hay off of this field, guys. It is currently 3 o'clock in the game, so we're probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow to rake and bale all this, because majority of the day was seeding not alfalfa, wheat, and then cutting hay, but that is fine with me. Plus it also gives this hay over here just a little bit more of a chance to dry out. And we are probably going to pick up a bigger bale trailer, because I do have a mod for a bigger one. I thought that Haymaster there would be fine, but I think it's almost like a PJ bale trailer, so that's probably going to be what we're going to buy. See what we can get in trade-in value on that Haymaster there, so. But not doing bad on time for cutting hay. It's going pretty smooth. We might be able to start baling and all that, so yeah, it was a smart idea to cut these two outer rows for hay, because we would be cutting into our wet hay there, so trying to keep the mower straight. Okay. About 2 more passes here, and then we just got the small field over there to do, and then probably gonna try to get a little bit of raking done today. Time even? Not doing bad on time either. So okay, finally done. Field actually didn't take too long to get mowed, which surprised me a little, because I would have thought this would have taken a decent chunk of time, but nope, went by pretty quick. The poor Heston is gonna definitely need a bath. Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna start cutting hay here on this last field. Honestly, let's see kind of how good it is doing. Okay, not bad. And we're gonna see how many bales we can get off of the farm this year. I'm thinking with us cutting all pretty much everything, it's gonna be around 100 bales, so. Because I'm hoping for 50 bales off of that field, and then probably 30, maybe 40 off of this field. I don't know. I don't even know how many this field could get. Maybe 20? I know I've got 20 off of this field before, but that was fertilizing the crap out of it. We are also going to have to buy a sprayer to spray the weeds out of the wheat. Because definitely don't want that happening. Don't want weeds in our wheat for straw. Because that would not be a good idea to have that happen. Normally I would cut this field then go down to that field, but since we kind of had to do the wet hay first, didn't make any sense to do this, to take the crimpers off of it, and then have to put them back on. Just seemed like more work. But we're gonna finish up here and probably hope to maybe get everything here raked and then try to bale a little. Probably get all the wet stuff baled first, and then we'll bale all the dry stuff tomorrow. So I do want to try to get all of our wheat planted in today's episode, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I can definitely get a better thumbnail than that. Yeah, but we're gonna be tilling this stuff up here and putting this field into wheat, so do that right there. Now that's a lot better thumbnail, so but yeah, I'm gonna get this all mowed and hopefully try to get close to all of it raked. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So we are raking up this field right here. Currently 4:10, and we're gonna probably call that an episode here for today, guys. Got a good bit done in today's episode. Already got that field raked over there, which wasn't as much of a pain in the rear as I thought it was gonna be, but we are just rolling on. So I'm gonna finish raking up this field and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Peace.